Did you know that we spend more on antidepressant prescription medications than two-thirds of the world's countries' gross national product? 1 in 3 office visits by a female is ended with a recommendation for a prescription antidepressant. And no one has an antidepressant deficiency. Not to be facetious, but you really don't. You're not suffering from a deficiency of Prozac. You may be suffering from the building blocks that make these happy hormones like serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine. These happy hormones come from the foods that we eat and the amino acids in the protein foods that we eat. So typically, if you're getting enough protein, you should be able to get enough of these amino acids that turn into the hormones that create optimal mood development. But some individuals, just genetically the way God made them, they have a glitch in the ability to be able to take these amino acids they get in their protein foods and then turn those into the hormones like serotonin. That may be you. For my patients, I encourage them to circumvent trying to get it through diet alone. If you're suffering with anxiety and depression, it's going to be hard to eat your way out of it. Now, I'm not telling you not to have a clean, healthy diet, and certainly that's where you want to start. But for my patients, what I recommend is they use monoamino therapy. So there's 20 some odd amino acids. 9 of them are essential, meaning that you have to get them in your diet. If you're not getting them in your diet, you can get really have a lot of issues, health issues. But you can take these amino acids that are available over the counter. You can take 5-hydroxytryptophan, which is an over-the-counter supplement that comes from the amino acid tryptophan, combine it with the multivitamin, and you can make the happy hormone serotonin. You can take L-phenylalanine, another amino acid, combine that with a multivitamin, and that can be turned into norepinephrine, which is gives you drive, energy, ambition, zip, mental clarity, and also acts as a pain blocker. If you're taking an antidepressant, you need to realize that the studies show that 70% of the time, antidepressants are no better than a sugar pill. Now, I'm not telling you to stop your antidepressant medication, but for those of you or have experienced taking one antidepressant after the other, every few years you change to something else, you might want to realize that over a period of time of taking prescription antidepressants, you develop less and less receptor sites for these medications to work. You can get around that by adding these amino acids. So if you want to learn more about that, I outline or go into much more detail in my books, Treating and Beating Fibromyalgia, Treating and Beating Anxiety and Depression with Orthomolecular Medicine. And you can learn more about how you can add amino acids, over-the-counter amino acids, to help you with mood disorders at superhealthyhuman.com. Go to the patient resource there on the website and take the brain function questionnaire. It'll tell you exactly what you're deficient in and how you can start supplementing with over-the-counter amino acids and to build up your neurotransmitters. Most people are taking a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So whether that's Paxil or Lexapro, these medications are designed to help you reuptake serotonin. But if you don't have any serotonin to reuptake, if you're running on empty because of years of poor sleep or just getting run down, a lot of stress over the years, you've depleted your serotonin, using something like a gasoline additive in an empty gasoline tank isn't going to help. Rather than doing that, you can just pour serotonin right into your brain by using the key nutrients that are the building blocks to make serotonin or to make norepinephrine or dopamine by using these amino acids that I've shared with you today. Again, you can learn more at superhealthyhuman.com.